Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kin, and today I just wanted to sit down and talk about something different from, my regular videos, regardless if that is my weekly vlogs or my regular day-to-day short form content. Now, I have really been, pondering on some things in my life as a 15-year-old. So this video is going to be entitled Things That I Have Accepted as a 15-year-old Girl. So without further ado, let's start this video. Okay, so before I want to really get onto the points that I want to deep diver in. Why did I say that? What? Deep dive in. What? Dig deeper. Okay. Dig deep. I just want to say that these are all my opinions and my, ideas. And I feel that if this reaches to, to the people who can really relate, or even to people who can't relate, it's okay. I hope that whatever I say can, be useful. And if you want to use this as advice, then please go ahead. But if you don't want to, it's fine. You can take this with just a pinch of salt, and that's okay with me. If you have any more suggestions for my videos, then yeah, please don't be afraid to comment down below. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first point that I want to make is that I am okay with repeating outfits. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay. I know that you're looking at me through the screen right now like, girl, really? It's okay to repeat outfits? Because, yeah, I know. As a teenager, watching all of these content online and being exposed to it regularly, especially on TikTok, YouTube, and even in films, the teenagers who are content creators and influencers, oh my gosh, literally their closets are filled to the brim, and it just becomes this overconsumption thing that is going on. So I was earlier when I was in my adolescent years, I was like, dang, they have so many things, and literally their closets are filled. They literally have a different outfit for every single day of the week, and I'm just like, bruh, how? So that's why, I'm just like, girl, it's okay. It's okay to repeat your outfits, especially if you like them. It's fine. No one is gonna you know, think when they see you like, "Oh, girl, she's wearing the same outfit." You know why? Because literally no one cares. Literally what everyone thinks about all the time is themselves. So nobody really cares, but not in that sense like they don't care, They just don't really have the time to think about she or he wearing the same outfit that they wore. It's like, bruh, everyone has their favorite outfits, or what I'd like to call their uniform. It's what makes them them, and it's what makes you you. So I am totally fine with having to repeat my outfits because it gives me confidence, and it's literally just realistic and not like those, unrealistic big closets. And especially since I'm a teen, it's like, girl, I cannot afford expensive, and not even expensive, fast fashion clothes. I cannot afford it as of now, so I'm okay. Okay, next point is I am totally okay with not having that many friends. I don't know if it's just the ambivert in me, because don't get me wrong, I love my friends. I have not really a lot, but I have a small circle. And before, when I was in grade 7, I think I was 11 turning 12, I used to be so obsessed with like having new friends every single week. I don't know why. I was pretty much a social butterfly. So I think, I was like an extrovert and all, and I really loved making friends. Like, as I've gotten older, I just, accepted the fact that it's okay to have at least two best friends because I would rather be in a room with two friends who, like, they literally know and get my personality and they truly love and respect me than be in a room full of people that I just call my friends but aren't actually my friends. I just don't get being in the same room as so many people yet not knowing who they are because like it's not in that way. Like of course I know their name, like I know, their age and stuff like that, but it gets to the point like if you don't really know the people or a person that well and aren't really close to them or don't even want to get close to them in the first place, it's okay. Like genuinely, I am okay with that. Like I've also accepted that friend groups change and of course, if we don't change, we don't grow. And in order to grow, you have to experience as well. So yeah, I am totally fine with people having friends, but as much as possible, I just really am more comfortable with only having two close friends. As a matter of fact, my only friend, like best friend, has literally been my bestie since like kindergarten. Keep in mind, I'm like going to grade 11, but my bestie and I have literally been friends way back, genuinely, when we were like four, only four. So that is like, you know, it's so funny, but it's so like, surreal. We have been through together so much. We have shared lots of secrets, we have shared lots of, things that we wouldn't really tell our other friends, and we've been through it all. So yeah, I'm so okay with not having that much friends. Okay, the third point that I want to make is spending time by myself. Yeah. As I've said, I'm an ambivert, so I like spending time with people, and when I am with people that I truly want to like be extroverted with, I turn it all the way up. It's like ride or die. Kind of like that. Once my energy is on, it will take time for it to go a little down. And I think that's a good thing because when I am with people that I really want to be, extroverted with, I want to be like really loud with in a good way. I really tend to really understand them as a person and as people, and I really get to, to really focus on the good things and just be in the moment because there are times where I'm, like quite quiet, and my friends know this because I am generally a very loud person, but when my social battery is on an all-time low, it's gone. I'm distant, I'm avoided. I'm sorry, guys, but like, you know, there are those times. And going back to my point, which is I like spending time alone, I'm totally okay with that because I know that I have friends who are self assured, who respect me and value me, and that they know that I have limitations and boundaries too. If you can spend time with yourself and be content in your own skin, there is just something so powerful about you. And it's not in the way like to show other people that you're arrogant or you're standoffish or hate people or you're mean, but it's just like there is a certain peace that comes with that, you know. If you're an independent person or like to be by yourself, I think that is such an attractive trait of yours, and I love you. Keep doing that. Okay, so the fourth point I want to make is high school stress and the future. I am okay with the high school stress that I have right now and not really knowing how I plan the future. Or let's just simplify it as staying in the present. Now, I know that there are some people who are gonna come for me like, girl, you like being stressed in school, drowned in schoolwork, and all of that, like high school drama. I don't mean it that way. What I mean is that I actually really enjoy being kind of stressed just a tad bit because I think it really trains you inside. Like mentally, I think it makes you so mentally and emotionally strong to be able to handle, you know, different stuff at school. And then when you get home, you also have stuff to do, and also your social life, literally with your friends in school and with friends outside school, family, and all of those stuff. So kudos to the to the people, to the teens who are in high school, and even to the young adults in college, and even to anyone who is in school. Kudos to you, because I know that, you know, the pressure that you are having right now and what I'm gonna have right now, because I'm going to grade 11. So it's like, yeah, but going back to my point, I'm okay because it makes me mentally strong and it makes me feel confident that I am capable of doing so many things and not being burnt out by it. But there are times where I really get to the point of like breaking down and being so burnt out. Like, Lord, like, why? Like, I'm so tired because I have to do so many things. But that's what I'm so grateful for, because um, even though that I'm being stressed by all of these things constantly and they're just butting, you know, their way into my life, I will still find the time to be strong and to really have a logistical thinking of how can I solve it, you know? Because as I've said earlier, in order to grow, you have to change and improve yourself. And if you don't do that, I think you will just be stuck in a rut and just be really like close minded. So, yeah. And about the future, it is, I think it's okay to plan for your future, especially if you're like really ambitious like I am really ambitious. I have my goals. I plan things that I want to do in academics and even in my extracurriculars and what I want to achieve in my life, but I don't necessarily like be so hyper fixated on the things that are not, that haven't even even like happened yet. Like, why do I need to be so stressed and hyperfixated on the things that haven't even happened to my life yet? The goals that haven't even occurred. Like, why? Like, can I just like be in the present? And I think that's also why I'm just so okay, you know, with not really having everything together, because it really just lets me think and really just lets me be in peace with knowing that whatever I want, need not to really stress on it, because God has already has a plan ahead, and he is already ahead of whatever plan, and whatever you're planning, he has greater things for you. So I just have so much peace with the fact that, okay, even though I'm such a planner, I'm such a highly ambitious person, I need to trust in God. And I think that's so beautiful, is that you don't really need to stress about anything anymore because it is all in his hands. And you can just be at peace and be in the present. So yeah. Okay. So going to my last point is that it's kind of controversial, but I don't know. Everything is cringe. Everything that I did was cringe. Not everything, but like, if you get it, you get it. Everything. Like, the things I did when I was an adolescent, if I was maybe 11 or 12 or 13, only God knows what stuff I've done at 13. Like, genuinely. It was peak awkwardness in my life. I was such an awkward, sorry, I was just thinking about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I was such an awkward adolescent or like preteen, like genuinely. And oh my gosh, that just goes like to show that it's fine. Like, genuinely, you will grow out of whatever phase you are going through or currently going through. And I really am at peace with the fact that everything is cringe because I'm just okay. I'm just okay with what I did in the past, even though if some things weren't good, because without those things, I wouldn't be where I am today, or I wouldn't be the person who I am today, and with all of these opinions and ideas and knowledge and wisdom, I think I really wouldn't grow and improve myself. So even though that there are some things, and I can tell you a lot of things that I've done which were very cringe and awkward, I'm just so happy that I grew out of that awkward stage and that I have lived in it and experienced it so that I don't do it now in the future. And there is this saying on TikTok which is like, it's okay to be cringe. Because, first of all, no one really cares. And what I've said earlier, everyone is thinking about themselves. So, basically, just do what you want to do. But, not to, a certain extent. If it's bad, of course, don't do it. Please, please don't do it. Like, have some discernment to be able to know what is right and what is wrong. So yeah, those are the 5 things as of now that I have accepted as a 15-year-old girl. If you want to, as I've said earlier, take this as advice, please go do it. You're more than welcome. And if you don't want to, it's fine. Just take this with a little bit of salt and you'll be fine. So if you enjoyed this video, don't be afraid to comment down your thoughts and opinions, and if you have any video suggestions for my future videos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.